The vote should have been easy. The numbers were clear. The consultants agreed. The deck was flawless. And yet, just before the chair called the decision, one director said quietly, "Something about this feels right on paper and wrong in reality." No one disagreed. No one could explain why. This was a real boardroom, a mid-sized consumer goods company operating across three regions: Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. For years, growth had been reliable. Not spectacular, but dependable. Then inflation hit. Currency volatility followed. Consumer behavior shifted faster than forecasts could keep up. The proposal on the table was a cost optimization program: close two regional warehouses, centralized procurement, standardized product variants. On paper, it would lift margins by 4% within 18 months. Every executive in the room had seen this playbook work before. That was precisely the danger. Finance saw margin recovery, operations saw efficiency, strategy saw best practice. But sales leadership was uneasy. They couldn't articulate it with charts, only with anecdotes. Customers are behaving differently, they said. Smaller baskets, faster switching, less loyalty. The response was immediate and familiar. Anecdotes are not strategy. The room split. Data versus intuition. Confidence versus discomfort. What looked like a disagreement about facts was actually a clash of lenses. Then the CEO did something rare. He paused the meeting, and instead of asking for more data, he asked one question: what assumption must be true for this strategy to succeed? The room shifted. They wrote it down. Customers will accept reduced availability and standardization in exchange for lower prices. No one had said it out loud before, but everyone had been building on it. Then came the follow-up. What if that assumption is already false? Pause. The conversation changed direction immediately. They examined not costs, but behavior, not efficiency, but elasticity. They realized the market had fragmented. Urban consumers valued convenience over price. Secondary cities valued availability over consistency. Informal retail depended on speed, not scale. Centralization would improve margins and quietly destroy relevance. The decision was reversed. Instead of cutting infrastructure, they restructured it. Regional autonomy increased. Product complexity was reduced selectively, not uniformly. Investment shifted toward last-mile responsiveness. Margins recovered more slowly, but market share stabilized, then grew. Not because the team became smarter, but because they stopped optimizing the wrong logic. This is the assumption lens. Every strategy rests on assumptions, usually invisible ones. Smart teams fail when they debate execution without first interrogating what they are assuming to be true. Data doesn't protect you from false assumptions. It often hides them. Strategy is not about choosing the best answer. It's about questioning the frame that produces the answers. Bad strategy is rarely irrational. It is rational, built on outdated truths. When assumptions go unexamined, intelligence accelerates error. Alignment around the wrong lens is still misalignment. If your organization keeps making decisions that look sound but age badly, if execution keeps failing despite alignment and effort, the issue may not be capability. It may be the assumptions no one is naming. Strong leaders don't rush decisions. They slow down the framing. This channel exists to sharpen those frames, one lens at a time. If this way of thinking resonates, you know where to continue the conversation.